Hi everyone, I'm Chef Intan from 𝗨𝙁𝙗𝗆. Today I'll be making roasted chicken with vegetables using our new collection series, 12-liter oven. Now I'll be showing you the ingredient I'll be used for today's recipe. Okay, you need 2 pieces of chicken thigh, okay, already pat dry, okay, and then goes on to the ingredients for seasonings. Okay, the first one we need will be garlic clove. Okay, you need about 2 to 3 cloves, or if you do not prefer too much of garlic, you can reduce it to 1 or 2. Okay, okay. All right. The second one I'll be putting in is chili flakes. Okay, so I'll be using about 1 teaspoon of chili flakes inside. Okay, next is dry thyme leaf. It's about 1 teaspoon. Next will be our lemon juice. This is also about 1 teaspoon. Okay, salt, as needed only. Can use 2 pinch of salt or lesser, or more if you prefer. Black pepper, as needed as well. And olive oil. Okay, this one use as needed as well. Okay, now we are going to give this a mix. So put on your glove and just give this chicken thigh a rub to mix all the seasoning together. Okay? We will let this chicken rest for 1 hour and then we can bake it. Alright, so we're going to set this chicken aside for 1 hour. Okay, so now we are going to marinate the vegetables. So the vegetables don't need to be marinated too long, just maybe about 10 minutes or 5 minutes is enough already. So now I'm going to show you what veggie we are using today, okay? We are using carrot, okay, roughly chopped, about 1 number of carrots, shallot, about 3 numbers, peel and half, okay. Potato, you can use baby potato or a small potato. Wash, peel, and also cut into rough chop. Cut into smaller pieces. Okay. Broccoli, you can use a very small florets, roughly chopped into smaller pieces. Okay. Cherry tomato, you can use 6 numbers of cherry tomatoes, either use it as a whole or cut it into half. Green capsicum, you can use 1 number of small green capsicum, remove seed and cut into thin strip. Okay. Alright, now goes for seasoning. You're gonna need fresh rosemary, okay, about 1 tablespoon. and add it inside. Thyme, you can use fresh thyme or dry thyme. If you are using fresh thyme, you can use 1 tablespoon. If you are using dry thyme, use 1 teaspoon. Okay. Salt. As needed. Black pepper. As needed. And last but not least is olive oil, also as needed. Okay. Mix your vegetables with the seasoning well, evenly mix well until all the veggie is coated with salt, pepper, and also olive oil. Okay. So this is how it would look like after it's evenly mixed. Hi. So after the chicken is fully rested for 1 hour, so now we are going to place the chicken, the marinated chicken, onto the wire rack, and underneath is placed the stainless steel tray. Okay, so the veggie and the chicken is ready to be put on. Okay, so before I move to the chicken, so the wire tray will be placed on top of the stainless steel tray for your information. And for your stainless steel tray, okay, you need to put baking paper on top of this tray so that the chicken juice and the chicken oil will drop onto this tray, will be collected through this paper. Okay. So place this on top and move on with our chicken. Okay, so put on the chicken. Put on the chicken, one side each. Alright, place a little bit of garlic clove inside here for the aroma. Okay, you can place 2 each. You do not need to put all of it. You can just put a little bit is enough. Okay, so this is done. We'll put this away. So now the veggie. So how are we going to place the veggie? Is we're going to put around the chicken. So it will be cooked together with the chicken. Some veggie will be underneath the chicken, so all the juice will be collected from the chicken, will be absorbed to the vegetables. Okay? So if you can, place all the small veggie first so that it can go through the wire rack. Okay. So just push the rest of the items inside. Okay. So long the vegetables can fit within the hole, in between the hole. Okay, just keep placing it. Okay. You can arrange it as such as the colors difference. There's yellow, there's orange, there's purple, there's also red, okay, and also green. So this recipe is just nice for one tray of 12-liter oven. So place the cherry tomato. If your cherry tomato is small, you can place it in between. If it's big, do not worry, just place it in between the lines. And place the broccoli away from each other. So there you have it. Okay, so now we're going to put this into an oven for 35 to 40 minutes at the temperature of 210 degrees Celsius. Okay, so before we start our cooking process, always remember to preheat your oven beforehand for at least 30 minutes. Okay, so over here, you need to make sure you place your temperature for preheat at 210 degrees Celsius. So this knob is for temperature setting, which we will be placed at 210 degrees Celsius. So for this oven, it will be placed in the middle of 190 degrees Celsius and 230 degrees Celsius. As for the timer knob, timer setting, we will be turning it in to 40 degrees Celsius or 30 degrees Celsius. Okay? So when your oven is already on, you can place your chicken and the veggies inside to be cooked. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to place the chicken inside the oven. So you can open the door and you can see the oven has heating element top and bottom. So how are we going to place the chicken and the veggies tray? Is we will be place it at the lower bottom. Okay, just place it nicely. Okay, so close your oven. And the temperature is already been set at 210 degrees Celsius. All you need to do is turn to your timer at 35 minutes to 40 minutes for the chicken to be fully cooked. So how you know your oven is on? You need to make sure the indicator of the lights is turned on, and when it's already done cooking, it will turn off by its own. So now we are waiting for the chicken to be finished roasting. So how do you know the oven is done? Okay, number one, you will see this indicator light over here will be turned off once the chicken is finished roasting. And the second one, you will hear the sound ting, and that means your chicken is ready to be served. Okay, so the chicken over here, let's wait for another 1 to 2 minutes before the chicken is done. Okay, so for this oven is not only meant to be cooked only for bread or your toast. It can also make roasted chicken, roasted veggie, cookies, and also cakes. It can do multiples of things within this size of oven, which is the 12-liter oven. Alright. Soon, the oven will be finished baking, and you can see the chicken oil and the chicken juice is dripping into the vegetables. Okay? Alright. So let's wait for a few more seconds before it be finished. Soon, anytime now. Okay, so that was the sound that you're gonna look for, and now we're gonna see the chicken, how it looks like. Okay, so slowly and carefully open your oven. Okay, so you can see smoke coming out. Alright, so be careful on pulling the rack. You can use a mitten to take it off, or you can use a dry cloth to take out the tray. Okay, so this is how the chicken looks like. So nice, so juicy, so crispy. So now we are going to do plating on this chicken, so you can use it for your reference, or you can play around using your own creativity. Okay, so serve it while it's hot. Do use a tongue so that it's easier for you to move around. Okay, so it is very simple for you to use this recipe to cook roasted chicken with vegetables at home using our 12-liter oven. And our 12-liter oven series comes in 4 colors, which is Imperial Red, which I was using, and then we also came with pink, Flamingo Pink. We also come with Flamingo Pink, and also Mint Green and Vanilla Cream. So we have 4 colors to be choose from. Moving on to the next part, I'm going to make peanut butter cinnamon smoothie using our healthy retro juice blender. Okay, so as you can see over here, we have a 0.5 liter glass container, glass jar. Okay, so I'm going to make the juicer, and I'm going to show you the ingredient that I'm going to use. So the first thing first, you need a banana. Okay, you need honey. Okay, you need peanut butter, preferably smooth texture. Okay, you need cinnamon powder. Okay, you need soy milk, or if you prefer normal milk, you can use full cream milk or a skim milk. It's up to your preference. Okay, and then you need some ice. Okay, you need some ice. You can have ice cube or any other ice that if you have at home. Okay, alright, so let's start. So the first thing I'm going to add in is the milk. Okay, let's put in the soy milk inside. Alright, so if your milk is half, you can add in a little bit more of milk inside. Okay, so in this bowl is about 250 ml. So you need to use 2 cups of measuring cup to put into this measuring into this glass container. Okay, and then you're gonna add in some banana. Okay, banana you can add in about 1 numbers of banana. So add in as much as you want. The more creamy you want, the more banana you can add in. Alright, the second one will be honey. Honey, you can use a teaspoon if you want, or if you have a honey holder like me, you can use it as well. Okay, so add in about 1 teaspoon for some sweetness. So add in slowly, leave it inside, and then you need some peanut butter. Okay, so peanut butter you need about 1 to 2 teaspoon, but up to your preference. Okay, alright. Okay, so now this is done. Cinnamon powder, use it as much as you want. As for me, I will be using about 2 pinch of cinnamon powder. So this cinnamon powder will give some rich and tangy, a bit of how do I say, sharp notes to the peanut butter, so it won't be so creamy. Alright, so for ice, you can add in about 3 cubes of ice. That is enough just to make it cold. Alright, so now we already set up. So how are you going to add this on is using this this blade. So how you're going to fit this in is just turn it in and twist it nicely until it's fully locked. Okay, so then you have confidence on. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to add into our blender. So how you're going to add into your blender, you need to make sure that this indicator here to fit into here, this arrow. So this arrow and this arrow has to match so that when you click your blender into the machine, the lights will turn on. Okay, if the light is not turned on, the machine won't be able to start. Okay, so this is one of the safety feature for this machine. Okay, so make sure before you start to lock this machine and the indicator turn on. Right, so now let's start blending. Okay, so for this blender, it has two functions. One is a pulse function, which now I will show you. Okay, and then they have the full on auto method. Okay, alright. Okay, so let it blend for about 30 seconds and you will get your smoothie ready. Okay, alright, so now how to unlock it is the same way. As you lock it, you will turn it to your right. If you were to unlock it, you have to turn the other way around. Then only you'll be able to remove the jar. Okay, so there you have it. You have a smoothie ready to drink, and you do not need to transfer into different container, as this one comes with another lid. Okay, so that you can just change the lid and this is ready to go out. So now I'm going to switch from this glass jar to our to-go bottle. Okay, so now we are going to use this bottle to make the same smoothie. Okay, so let's open this up and put this aside. Okay, same thing goes. We will start with our soy milk. Okay, just add on. Alright, so the milk is in. Now we're going to add in our banana. Okay, so banana, you're going to add in 1 number of banana. If you prefer to have more banana and more creamy, you can add in more. Okay, so let's add in the banana in. Now we're going to add in our honey. So we're going to add in our honey. So add in about 1 teaspoon. If you like to have more sweetness, you can add in more. Or if your banana is already sweet, you do not need to add in more honey. Now you're going to add in the peanut butter. Okay, peanut butter, same, is about 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, depending on how much you like it. Right? So now we're going to add in the cinnamon powder. Okay, cinnamon powder, you can add in about 2 pinch, up to you. If you prefer to add in more cinnamon, you can do that. So I'm going to add in 2 pinch of cinnamon powder. And last but not least, we're going to add in the ice inside. If you want to make it more colder, you can add more ice, or you just want it to be enough cold, you can add in about 3 to 4 ice cubes. Okay, which I'm going to do right now. About 3 to 4. So now this is already done. I'm going to use the same blade attachment into this container. So just add inside and twist it to lock it. Okay, so when it's fully locked, you can see it won't drip. Okay, so the same way just now, the indicator, the arrow has to meet with this arrow, then turn it to the lock sign. Indicator will turn on the light. Okay, so let's start blending. Right. So let it blend for about 30 seconds, okay, and then this is done. How you unlock it? Same ways, from the indicator goes towards the unlock button, unlock sign. Twist it and pull it out. Okay, so with this bottle, it's very convenient. You do not need to transfer into another bottle. All you need to do is just remove the blade attachment. Okay, put it aside and put back this lid onto this bottle. And there you have it. You have one bottle ready to go, peanut butter cinnamon smoothie, and also can keep in your chiller to drink for later time. Okay, so you have two that can be drank directly from its container. So I have made roasted chicken and vegetables using our 𝗏𝐺𝗵𝗇 12-liter oven. And in this two container right here, I have made peanut butter cinnamon smoothie using our 𝗏𝐺𝗵𝗇 Healthy Retro Juice Blender. We have 4 attractive colors for you to choose from. Guess what we have? Spend 8,000 ringgit and above at any one-card outlet and redeem one 𝗏𝐺𝗵𝗇 12-liter oven and one 𝗏𝐺𝗵𝗇 Healthy Retro Juice Blender, exclusive only for one card member. Thanks for watching.